What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she deserves.
No. He's like, you talking
But
to me?
why do?
Are you talking to me?
But why do? Because I reckon he's in that Kevin and Perry stage. Oh my god.
Wait until he's 2.
No. Go sit. Why are you trying to ruin this for me?
Ruin what?
What are you saying? He's gonna like regress a little bit.
He'll push.
And then I'll be like, nah,
And you're
bro.
like, nah. And then suddenly you'll be like angry at him. And then he'll be like, oh, I don't like this. And then he'll be back over it.
See, I'd forgotten all that. I'd
I
completely
thought
forgotten
we-
how hard it is.
Her like pup teens sort of before they turn
Lay
one,
down-
but between 1 and 2 they do that weird.
Push the boundaries. But
Like,
it's like teenage phase, isn't it? These are so cute, by
I
the way.
know. What are you doing?
I just wanted to see what kind of back. I like the way that they sit at
They
the
did,
front.
yeah. I like that too. But they didn't come with like a pick, butterfly.
These are better anyway.
Yeah, they're soft. Yeah.
I think all of mine are all right now. Oh, I ordered 2 more glasses. Do you want to see them?
What from
Reviews.
or whatever it's called.
Yes. Because
yeah.
I prefer black frame.
I have found my prescription, so I was going to have a little look too.
You should, because it's buy one get one free with an extra 15% at the visit.
I want.
Tell me I starred it. It'd be really nice if I could look at something, remember the spelling, and then like not have to keep checking.
No, because only normal people can do that, babe.
Oh,
But
okay.
I can't do that.
I
I put these
will-
on yesterday, and I didn't realise that there was no 2 the same size.
Similar but different. So one I've got with the coating that my other ones have got
Yeah.
when I'm driving, and then the other ones I put the thin thingy bob, not overly thin, but I thinned them down a little bit. Like these had that.
Yeah.
Not overly, but enough. And then I was just like, fine, because I like a black frame. I
Mhm.
think it like
I definitely like that.
these. I think are cute, but I don't really like my other silver ones. I think they're too big for my face. Everyone's like, no, they look fine, but to me, I think they make my eyes look funny because they're so big. So these are small frames, so they should fit lovely.
Yeah. I want some aviator ones, but a small frame one, but they don't tend to do them so
They
much.
don't, no, and I do have a little head, so. Right. Hello everyone, and welcome to Middle Aged Opinion. I am your host, Ellie.
And I'm your host, Emily.
You're like,
I'm like, and today we are going to look at Am I Overreacting?
I'm going to say no for all, but I haven't read them, so bear with.
Oh,
I've been busy, yeah? You've been busy, ain't you?
busy.
Busy.
But chances are you might be, but you might not.
Yes, we will let you know once we have read them.
Watch this space.
Right, so I'm going to kick us off.
Go.
Am I overreacting?
Yes.
For walking out mid-dinner after my date called my food disgusting.
I saved that one
Of course you
too.
did. Automatically I'm going to give it a verdict. Yes,
From
you're
that,
overreacting.
I feel like yes, you are overreacting.
But we will find out.
But we don't know the content.
Right. I, 26 female, went on a second date with a guy, 29 male, I'd been chatting with for about a month. We went to a cozy little fashion restaurant I love, Asian Latino mix, sounds incredible.
Mhm.
I ordered my favourite dish, beef empanadas, can't say it, with kimasha, can't say that. When it came, he made a face and said, that looks disgusting. I don't know how you can eat that. At first I laughed it off.
Easy. Open my mouth and shove it in.
Exactly. At first I laughed it off and told him it's actually amazing, but he kept making little comments like the smell is intense and I'd never date someone who eats weird stuff like that regularly.
Oh, there you go.
Not the
End right
arsehole.
there.
I finally told him, you know, you're pretty rude. You don't have to like what I eat, but you don't need to insult it. He smirked and said, I'm just being honest.
Oh.
So I asked
See your face. Just being honest.
in it. ill. So I asked the waiter to pack my food, paid for my share, and left. He texts me later saying
Where
I
have you gone? I'm
embarrassed
still
him
here.
and I'm too sensitive. Am I overreacting for thinking that this was disrespectful enough to leave?
Off the title, I'm like, yeah, you're overreacting.
Yeah.
And off of what the actual core of the subject is, no.
Especially if it's on and on and
actually,
on and on.
It's
You're ruining
okay
my
to
dinner.
say, oh no, I don't like that. But unless you try it,
Right.
do not
Like
sit
in Butlins
there.
when I said to James, about his black pudding. That's all I said. Done. Like,
Yeah, I'm not a
and
fan.
the truth is, when I've tasted black pudding, it tastes like meat. It's quite nice. Couldn't swallow. First time she said that. But the truth is, it's the thought of it that makes me feel sick. But I didn't on and on at his meal.
Yeah, like, you still eating that?
You're making me feel
oh
sick.
my god, it's disgusting.
But
Do you know
yeah.
what's in that?
Can you imagine spending your life with someone criticising everything you eat? She was right to walk away.
Yeah, that's
Moving
a no.
on. Yeah.
He ain't the one, bruv.
No. Top comment is very long. Second comment is very oh my god, second comment.
Oh, behave yourself.
Right, so I'm just
Find a
fourth,
small
fourth
one.
comment,
No,
fifth comment.
is
Right,
that-
bear with. We might not get any comments because bitches are writing paragraphs.
They are mad. I hope they're mad. I hope they're saying you're not.
On and on and on. Let me see if I can find just one. Oh my god.
Just skim it. Tell
Yes.
me that they're all saying no,
Right.
he's out of line.
Let me go to the top
He is
one.
out of line.
I can't bear it when people are
would
like, "This
not-
is my story."
I would not be happy with sitting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't like tuna. And I can't help but express that because my gag reflex goes,
I love
because
tuna.
of the smell. I can't. I don't know what it is. I've tried to eat it and
Right.
it will not swallow. I cannot swallow it.
Second comment,
Go on.
small. Right. I don't think some people realise how much food means to others. Food is history, culture, family, and memories all rolled into one.
Absolutely.
When you insult someone's food, you're degrading and disrespecting all of that. The food you call gross, that's what my grandmother would make for me whenever my family would go and visit.
Mhm.
That soup you called smelly and disgusting, that's what my mum would make me whenever I felt sick and had to stay at home from school. You don't have to like everything someone else eats, but being respectful isn't too much to ask. 100%.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think I'd ever look at it that deeply, but I would never.
That was deep.
Yeah, that was
Massively.
very deep. But I can
But
respect
it's a good
that
point of view.
because food is memory.
Yeah.
You know what I
it is
mean?
a good
Like,
point of view.
When we went to the rodeo, forever associated with that rodeo is going to be those loaded fries for me, with the
Love loaded
stuffing,
fries.
the
the
pork.
one I'm a bit.
Yeah, and
try this pig.
yeah, and it will forever be a core
It's a
memory.
great memory.
From that. And then I
Yes.
do a crumble, but like I make it into like a biscuit crumble with stuff inside, and that again is a core memory from my childhood, which I've put into my children's childhood. So it's okay to say to someone that looks gross, but then try it.
Yeah, make sure you try it before you actually
Yeah,
snub it.
I'd be like, it
And
looks
if it
gross, but can I
is
try?
something you've tried before and you didn't get on with it, again, that's also fine.
Yeah, or
But
don't
you
like
do
that.
not need to go over and
Over and on
And
on.
would I have left?
Yeah, I feel like I would have, because I can't spend the rest of my life with you
Yeah.
telling me everything I eat is fucking gross.
I think she did good. I'm glad she just picked up and went, "Look, can I have my food to go?"
Do you know what else people think is gross that I eat? Jam and cheese on toast. People think that's rank.
I mean, I don't eat jam and cheese on toast, but I do put jam in with my cheese and bacon.
Yeah.
And my grapes.
There you go.
But it's normally like the cranberry jam.
Again,
or
beautiful.
really
I like
good.
a raspberry jam with
I
cheese.
do like a raspberry jam.
With seeds. Or I like to ping the seeds in between my teeth. My 4 teeth that I'm going to have left after I have another one out. My 4 teeth.
Yay, memories!
Yay!
Cool memories!
I lost that to a raspberry. Right, go on, babe.
Okay, am I overthinking? for leaving my wife after finding out she voted for Trump because she thinks he's hilarious.
Amazing, because I almost picked that. And I was like, is that too debatable? But go on, let's hear.
I haven't read this one. I just read
Fine.
the title and thought,
Yeah.
fucking, oh my god. Am I overthinking for leaving my wife after finding out she voted for Trump because she thinks he's hilarious? So this is a throwaway. I'm 34 male. My wife, Sarah, is 32 female. We've been married for 7 years. Oh, it's a 7-year itch as well.
Always.
I've been doing amateur stand-up. Oh no, I feel like...
I'm even funny though, bruv.
Amateur stand-up for about a decade. Open mics. Small local gigs. It's not my job, but it's a big part of who I am.
Fine.
Sarah's always been supportive in a practical way. She'll come to shows, help me rehearse, give me feedback, cover me when I have my late sets. But here's the thing, she's never once laughed at my jokes. Not a real laugh, as if I ask, she just says it's not her type of humour. I've tried not to let it bother me, but honestly, it's always been in the back of my mind. Last week, we were having drinks and politics came up. She knows my politics, and while never being outspoken, she's always agreed with me. So it caught me off guard when I jokingly asked who she voted for, and she said Trump. I thought she was kidding. She wasn't. I asked why, and she just said, because he's hilarious. The way he talks, the faces, the chaos, it just cracks me up. No mention of politics or anything like that, just that she thinks he's funny. I don't even know how to explain how weird that felt to hear. She watched me try my hardest for years and never found me funny. But the guy whose whole shit is being cruel and mocking people is what makes her laugh. I know it's just humour to her, but it's the kind of humour that I've always thought can be dangerous when people cheer it on. I made some stupid comment comparing it to dark moments in history, and she told me I was being ridiculous. Since then, I've been sleeping in the guest room, and I'm making plans to stay with my parents for a while as I figure things out and find a divorce lawyer to get me out of this for good. I keep thinking about it and feeling sick. My friends say I'm overreacting, that not everyone laughs at the same stuff, but to me it feels bigger than that. Am I overreacting?
Yes. So this, do you know, the reason this whole Trump thing is like a massive thing in America. It's so fucking big that people stop talking to people. Yeah. Children are affected that their parents voted for Trump. And I definitely think that you can vote for different people. If I said to you, who do you vote for? You tell me, I tell you. It's none of my business, and we can agree to disagree. And I think that if you're 7 years into a marriage, you would have dated before that. First of all, she ain't never found you funny, which is fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But I always find that's kind of important.
I find it important as well, because I find Paul funny when he's being funny, but sometimes when he's not. But I don't understand why that's bothering you now. And then she finds Trump funny, and I get what she means by that, because he's such a fucking clown. I'm not saying I would have voted for him. I'm just saying
I would have voted for him because I found him funny.
But he is, everything he does is like watching a clown. Like, they're all fucking clowns.
It's like he is laughable, but not in the comical way.
No,
I'm just like,
oh, you're
is
so
a
funny.
fucking hoot.
But
it's more like a I'm embarrassed.
I personally think that this really doesn't have much to do with Trump and more to do with he wants out of this marriage. That's what I think's actually happening, if you ask me.
Yeah, I feel like he's taken it and run with it.
Yeah, he's like, this is the reason, and then when people ask, it's like, she voted for Trump, and I'm like,
she thinks Trump's funny more than me.
Get a life, mate. Which says a lot about whatever stand up you're doing. I wish he'd put a link in.
Well, so he edited and said stop. That's why I didn't read it.
Yeah.
But saying stop DMing me asking for my material.
Told
This
ya.
isn't about whether I'm actually funny or not.
I'm getting that
Feel
you're
like
not
it is,
funny
though.
though, bruv. Because
Feel
then
like
we could see for ourselves.
Yeah,
Oh my
there's
God,
a
look.
lot of
Long comments.
yeah, but the top part of it is nah, you're good. I just ended a friendship with someone who is mega supporter, blah 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 blah.
Told ya.
Nah, you're good.
People take it very, very serious in America, this whole Trump thing. And I'm not saying I don't really know
Yeah.
his politics. I'm not saying I agree.
That's exactly what
I
this one just
honestly not interested.
Yeah, everyone is literally just talking about Trump.
I wish
I
that
moved
we'd
from
have
a
an
blue
election
state
here.
to a red. This person moves states. Like
Calm down.
like you're not overreacting. Like she's a Trump supporter. Like binner.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
end your marriage.
Told you. It's very serious.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Big part of the reason you don't like women single in charge of their own bodies and make their own money. Single women actually have the audacity to make their own decisions. Most men. Oh, this is coming off somebody else's fucking debate.
Yeah.
This is.
I
nuts.
told ya.
They've gone nuts.
I'm telling you, people, it's no joke in America, this whole Trump
They've
thing.
all gone nuts.
I've seen loads of videos. People are like proper fucking nutcases about it.
Someone's like, my nana voted Obama because she liked the way he spoke.
See?
And then voted for Trump because he's not like regular politicians. Yeah, that's all they're talking about. They're not even saying whether this is a good thing or a bad thing.
And then the ones that are extreme are like, yeah, dump her
Dump her.
ass.
Yeah, but are you overreacting? In my point of view,
Yes.
yeah.
But I don't think it's solely about this. I think he's upset. He's just kind of worked out that his wife don't find him funny. There's more to it than this whole Trump thing, 100%.
Yeah, and maybe if she finds like
And how weird that they didn't talk about who's voting for who before the election. I find that very strange because we have a whole discussion.
yeah.
But I never, like, I will vote reform this is the first time I voted last time. I voted reform, first time ever, and I will vote reform again. And I don't care what anybody thinks about that. I have my reasons, and it's nobody's business.
Actually,
And if you want to stop talking to me,
this
crack
year
the
was
fuck
the
on.
first year I hadn't voted. This year just felt, oops.
No, that's why I went for reform. I'm like, if you want to cut me out, please do, man. The less
This year
people, the
felt
better.
just so dirty that I thought I can't.
Well, they're
get
trying
involved
to.
right now. Doesn't matter what I
Who's
say
in
right
charge? What's his
now.
face?
I don't know.
Dickhead. They're trying to
That
get him
great
out at the
guy.
moment, aren't they? They've signed. They're signing all this shit.
I don't know whether we've had an actual government for the full term recently.
That's
I
why
feel
they
like
want him out. Get him out.
Everyone.
And I agree. It's a joke. The whole thing is a joke. But
May,
anyway,
she cut it short, and the last one cut it short, and they've cut. Everyone just keeps getting cut short.
yeah, because they're all fucking knobs.
Yes. So just see through the whole knobness because the
No.
next one's going to be a knob as well.
No, get Nigel for whatever he is in. He's very clear. He's very to the point. He don't hide from the questions. I want him in.
Yeah, but that's the problem. They
No,
all look like that, and then when they're
I don't
in,
think they do.
they fucking.
They never answer questions, and he is telling you specifically because people are like, where that money come from, and he's like, so any illegal immigrants will leave. The legal immigrants will stay. Where's this coming from? And he tells you. So I'm into it. I'm fully into it. Anyway, am I the arsehole? Am I overreacting? Husband hid in the car away from crying baby. My husband was playing with our daughter, then put her in a walker and sat down on the sofa with his Bible study guide.
Fuck off.
I know, I thought that as well. I had just come out of the bathroom, then upon seeing he had things under control, began sorting out boxes from our move that had been sitting in his office for about 6 weeks. The rest of the house had been organised, just the office remained to be done. Baby came to my side and started chewing, she's teething,
Excuse me.
on the flap of the box, so I moved onto a step up directly next to her so she couldn't reach anything. While I was finishing my task, we were all in full view of each other. Baby started crying because she couldn't reach onto the step. I was talking to her the whole time, but she still wasn't having it and she was unhappy crying. I finished sorting 2 boxes, then immediately picked her up. I realised my husband was no longer on the couch and thought that was weird. He didn't walk past me and I had no clue where he went. On the way to the kitchen with the baby for a bottle, I looked out of the window and glimpsed him in the passenger seat of the car with his book. I opened the back door and gave an initial gesture of what gives dude. So he opened the door and told me that he wanted to get away from the baby that was crying because she was less than 5 feet from me. I was flabbergasted. I didn't even say anything. I just shut the door. He came in less than 5 minutes later, got more coffee and took it with him alone with his book to the office, and in passing mentioned baby's getting what she wants now, so she's happy. I'm not going to make a scene, but I'm pissed. This is super shitty parenting in my book. He basically prioritised his Bible book over parenting his child whilst I was busy completing a short task and that has been sitting there for 6 weeks. And he said multiple times that he would take care of it. I'm tired of the corner of the house being off limits to the baby because he hasn't been organised, cleaned or made the stuff safe yet. He snuck away and hid from the baby, not because he was super overwhelmed in the moment caring for her or anything, but because he was annoyed with the noise level, and I'm guessing with me for not managing it to his satisfaction. It feels like he has not my monkey, not my circus moment, but the monkey is his and he's the ringmaster. I'm not overreacting, right? This is indeed crap. Okay.
This is indeed crap.
Yeah.
And he's not doing very good Bible studies if he's putting that before his family, because I'm pretty sure he preaches about your family, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean...
Listen, get out.
Yeah.
You already know you can do this by yourself.
Yeah, because you are.
Because you are. And he's not participating.
How hard is it? Pick the baby up, put it on your lap and read the Bible verses.
Read it to the baby.
Yeah.
Assuming that she's going to be involved in that stuff anyway.
Yeah. It's so bad. Oh, so many long messages.
What is wrong with him?
OP, you're living with 2 children here. Husband is a man-child. Please don't have any more children with him. Moving on.
Move out.
Yeah, move out. Fucking
just
people.
close the door and lock it. Leave him out there in the fucking
Yeah, if
car.
you don't want to be involved, don't include him. Simple, innit?
Fucking idiot. Men are idiots.
Men are idiots.
Anyway.
Self-centred. So self-centred. Honestly, it's exhausting trying to do everything.
Got what she wanted. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that comment is worse than the fucking just going and sitting
What
in
does
the
that
car.
mean? What, should I have left
She's
her
spoiled.
crying?
Yeah.
Just leave
Yeah.
her crying.
Yeah.
While you've taken yourself
But he could have
away.
got up and got the bottle of milk and
No,
fed
because then
her.
he's giving the baby what she wanted.
Yeah. Food.
I'm
Yeah.
confused about the conversation
Baby
here.
sounds like a piss taker to me.
I mean, she needs to move out.
Yeah. Taking the piss, wanting food and all that, being a baby. I mean, honestly, she could have gone and got it herself.
Honestly, did she need to make that noise?
Yeah.
Why
My
ain't she
God.
talking yet?
You'd think these babies be quiet.
Honestly, I cannot even cope.
But you know it's the truth,
It's
and that's the
making
problem.
I'm raging inside.
No, I only just changed legs. Calm down. Go on.
Raging. Okay, Hattie, lay down. Don't look at her. She's okay, wait. Am I overreacting for making my boyfriend leave the house for slapping my cat?
No, you're not overreacting. Fucking
This
hate
is
cruelty
short.
to animals.
This is short. Hey all. I need some perspective on this. I, 27 male, live with my boyfriend, 29 male, for 2 years. And we've always had a pretty good relationship. Last night I caught him slapping my cat, a 5-year-old tabby I've had since she was a kitten, because she scratched him while playing.
Good.
He said it was reflex and didn't mean to hurt her, but she's been hiding all day and I'm furious. I told him to leave for the night to cool off, and now he's texting me saying I'm overreacting and he's sorry. I love him, but I can't stand anyone hurting my pet, even accidentally. Am I overreacting by kicking him out? Should I let him back or set some boundaries? P.S. He's never done this before and the cat's okay, just scared to come out and play.
Let me tell you something. That reflex, imagine when you do something and he reflex and he didn't mean it because it's just a reflex, or you have children and they do something that causes him pain and he just reflexes into slapping them.
Yeah, that's not a real reflex, my
Yeah,
friend.
that is anger. That is, who fucking slaps a cat? I
It's
can't.
a
If
naughty
you look at all the
reflex.
scars from my cats,
It's
I've
not
never
a
slapped them.
reflex.
Never slapped them, not once. Never, ever, ever slapped a cat because
No.
I chose to play with the cat.
My parrot bites my face all the time.
I know,
And I would never
she's
slap
so
her.
beautiful.
I don't have... My reaction is,
Yeah,
not
bitch.
whack.
Yeah. My dog jumps up on me when I walk out of the room and he feels like I've gone forever. I don't slap him. I turn away and say no. Why are we hitting animals?
Outrageous.
I'm telling you, it's a sign of things to come. That is what this fucking means.
Grown man, this is top 1% commenter.
Yeah.
Grown man slapping a cat isn't an accident. Wake up. That's
Right.
a choice that he made.
Absolutely.
And then he goes on and on and on a bit, so that's a long one, but that's the basic of it. And then everyone is, this is 1,000,000,000% this. My ex would throw dogs across the room when he fought, but it started with throwing things at them. Nope.
Told you.
I gotta wonder if the cat scratched him in response to something he had done to the cat. It sure doesn't feel like he gave the whole story. Everyone is so against this man.
The thing
Get
is,
rid
right,
of this one. It's a cretin
It's a cretin.
of a human being.
The thing is, cats will scratch you by accident all the time. It happens. Like, we've got this stray cat and I picked him. I don't know if there's anything there, but I picked him up. He saw the dog and he scratched.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not mad. I just let him go. Like, calm down.
No.
A bit. That's better.
No.
Right.
Hang on, what's your verdict? We're
Oh.
getting rid of him.
We're getting rid of him.
He ain't coming back.
He's for the streets.
He's for the streets.
He's shown
Save
you who he is.
yourself.
Believe him.
Someone will hurt an animal, they're gonna hurt a human.
Exactly.
Psychopathic tendencies.
Massively. Massively. I've got a real problem with people that hurt
Yes.
defenceless animals. Yeah. Right. Am I overreacting? Guy asked if I've ever do a threesome since I'm bisexual. Let's find out. So far, yes, but let's find out. Right. So, I was on a first date today and that was pretty good until we had had a few drinks and he asked me if I'd ever have a female-male-female threesome, because male-male-female is 0% chance. I initially got uncomfortable and wanted to leave and cry, to be honest, in my opinion, because my fear as a bi woman is telling straight men and they fantasize it by thinking I'd want to share, and he and be with a woman at the same time.
Right, I hear you, yeah.
Yeah, he saw the shift in my demeanour and was apologising, but saying, come on, if you ask any guy, most of them are going to be down. Well, of course they are. Then tried to say he's not most guys and dated a bi girl for 6 years and didn't expect or want a threesome. Said he doesn't want or need it, but the whole year, male, female is a hard no. But maybe 1% down for a female, male, female. Shows me it's just about woman on woman fetish fulfillment and not for the sake of having a threesome. That indeed he'd be down to share with someone. Said he's never asked again and just thought it would be a fun conversation starter since his ex was bi and was suggesting that they had a threesome with another girl. Laughing my arse off. I ordered an Uber and left. He was super apologetic, but I just felt so sad. Am I overreacting? There is an edit, which I'll read in a minute.
I'm hearing a point of view.
Right.
Could this just been a curious question?
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I'm not feeling, I'm not feeling like he was like actually suggesting they do it.
No.
But was just having a, would you consider it, because my ex has said about it before.
I don't think there's anything wrong with men fantasising that, because I'd say 99% of the male population who is straight does
and I feel like all her
that.
response would have to be is, nah, it's not really my thing, I don't like sharing.
Yeah, not get up and leave, because you're going to find that most men, whether they admit it or not, it's like a thing that they'd love to do. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and it is all girl, guy, not...
Yeah, of course. It's just a fantasy that, and there's nothing wrong with men having fantasies. There's not. Maybe it's too early to share.
Maybe
that's kind of what
it was. Date 2.
Yeah, it's probably too early to bring it up. However, I do feel like you're slightly sensitive. Anyway, edit. I see some people saying that we are likely talking about sex and saying I'm overreacting if the topic was already sexual. It was never sexual. I literally left to the bathroom, came back, sat down and randomly asked me. Prior, we were just talking about hobbies, work, life goals, normal things. So yes, it was out of the blue. Just wanted to clarify. So right, I can read you the top comment. It's interesting how heterosexual people, usually men, think that bisexual people are wanting to engage in threesomes and to be super slutty, but it's never bisexual people that brings this up. I feel like I know it sounds like I'm putting men into a category, but I do feel like this is like a major men fantasy to have 2 women, 1 man. I really do feel like this is just a lot. Most men will think about this, no?
Possibly. I also feel that if he's trying to explain that actually because of his past relationship, that was how she was.
Yeah.
Maybe in his experience, that was just sort of where he was at and is asking a generalised question rather than actually... I really want you to do this with me.
Yeah.
It's like, where are you at? Because maybe actually he might have been a bit more, because I don't want to share, like if that's something where you are thinking you want to go.
I mean, listen, I feel like he brought it up. It was the wrong time, the wrong place. He took a shot, ran with it, hoping to get his leg over. It's backfired. Did she overreact? Yes, in my opinion.
Possibly a little bit.
Because the thing... But maybe it's because I'm not like, I mean, obviously I'm not dating, but it's not a problem to talk about sexual things as we do as friends and all that sort of thing. And I don't know if that's our generation.
No, because I also think that if you are dating and you've met someone, maybe not the second date, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not dating either.
Yeah.
But it is important to clarify what sort of sexual relationships
Yeah.
you would expect if
Yeah.
you were going to continue dating.
The other thing is,
Because-
surely it's a vibe reader when you're on a date, whether things are moving like you're feeling each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Surely that plays
I mean,
into...
some people don't vibe it. Some
They
people
just
don't.
chat
Some people are
shit.
literally like that, blah, and you're like,
or
that-
pull out
that-
a
yeah,
butt plug.
you-
Yeah.
It's just like that's
From nowhere.
not where I. That's not where I was at.
Yeah, yeah. But that's okay to not be in the same place. And did you overreact by leaving? I think maybe you could have just waited and not seen him again. But you've obviously got your limitations. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay too.
Yeah, massively.
So, but yeah, I think you'll find that I'm going to say 99% of the male population
That's a big percentage.
that are straight will definitely think about women on women, because it's just a sexual fetish that people have, and again, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, you say no and that's that.
Yeah,
Simple.
moving on. It may be a case of he was looking for someone that would, or it may be a case of he was looking for someone that isn't interested in that. I
Maybe.
don't like sharing. Is that somewhere where your head's going?
Yeah.
Or just checking
What
sort
are
of
your sexual limits?
Where are you at?
Yeah.
From my past experience of.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm not into it.
Yeah. Or I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, maybe he just did this at the wrong
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. She might be more prudish, which again is absolutely fine, but that's kind of,
Yeah,
I don't know, it's a big offence
but maybe
to
she
take.
could have dealt with that one a little bit further down the line.
Yeah, she'd just be like, no, I'm not into it, and then that's it. That's the subject squash, and whether he likes that or not, you'll get the
then
vibe.
you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Am I
Fucking people.
overreacted? What?
Fucking people.
What?
Yeah.
Am I overreacting because my wife brushed off good news I was excited about?
Okay, so immediately, no, you're not overreacting. But go on.
Just a normal morning. I'm in the living room with my baby. My wife wakes up and joins us. I tell her I've got some good news. Long story short, I managed to stop our landlord from jacking up the rent by almost a third, at least until the lease runs out.
Excellent.
Rent stuff has been stressing us both. So I thought she'd be happy, or at least relieved. Instead, she just goes straight past it and asks, do we still need to give 1 month's notice? I said, yeah, we do, but like, why are you asking that right now? Isn't this good news? She come back with, what, am I not allowed to ask questions? I admit it was a bit short, and she said, yes, but can we just enjoy this for the second? And then it totally spiraled. She started going on about how I made her feel silly for asking a question. Then she got heated, followed me around while I was doing chores, saying I sounded rude, even throwing personal jabs like other people would find it disgusting how you talk. And even bringing up my sisters, saying they'd agree with her. This kind of thing happens a lot. Like I'll bring something up, and instead of sticking to the topic, she just jumps somewhere else that feels totally irrelevant. It makes me feel like she's not listening, or that what I said doesn't matter. I don't usually get angry, but it does make me feel unappreciated. Meanwhile, she feels like I'm rude for not validating her questions. Feels like a catch-22. Anyways, this time it blew up more than usual. She had social plans later that day, and because we couldn't resolve it before she left, it just spilled over and left a sour taste for the rest of the day. And like always, it ends up on the same script. You made me feel small. You triggered me. You're the reason I act this way. So am I overreacting by wanting her to actually acknowledge and celebrate good news with me? Or is this fair to feel brushed off?
I don't think he is overreacting on this occasion. I think a simple acknowledgement of "well done, babe, that's excellent,"
Yeah.
would have sufficed in the situation. But she's ahead, she's a million miles ahead, and she's asking the next question instead of acknowledging the win that they've just had.
Yeah.
I think they've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Because they're working on different pages, and I think that a lot of times that happens in relationships. Like someone's like, you do this, this, and this, and this, and I don't think that's always fair, because obviously it's coming from both places. They need to talk.
Yeah. You know, I agree. This top one, I think is quite good. She says, this is a tough one. See, you mentioned that the rent situation was stressing you both out. And I imagine that moving out talks were part of it, yes? It seems natural that she'd follow with wanting to know what else changed. I think this situation snowballed a bit because you had the explanation that she'd match your excitement, and when she didn't, you reacted in a way that made her feel like she shouldn't be asking a very relevant question to the situation at hand. And then things escalated. Some mutual apologies and maybe an explanation would help. But if this is a frequent issue, maybe therapy time.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Had she had just acknowledged in that second, been like, "Oh my god, fantastic!" But what about?
Yeah.
But she didn't. She completely skipped over.
If she skipped the good news and then worry. And the next worry was already there.
When she should have taken that moment. So it's
celebrating the win.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't not disagree with him. It's frustrating when you're doing all this shit and no one's taking acknowledgement of everything that you're trying to set up so that everyone else is okay. It's exhausting.
Yes. Yeah.
So
because you do have to celebrate those little wins.
Yeah, because otherwise, what is the point? And it
you're just constantly in emotion of worry.
Yeah, it's quite a big win because they were both worried about rent.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Is he overreacting?
I don't think so. I think they've got things to talk about. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And they've got to meet in the middle somewhere.
Of course. Right. Let's finish us off. Am I overreacting? I find it crazy. Nobody I know uses condoms ever.
I saw this and I was like,
is that normal? Please be honest. I, male 21, am pretty open with my friends and we all talk about sexual stuff, and I am a virgin, but I've asked how many use condoms. None have ever used them. Also, family even accidentally kind of point out how they don't, yet everybody on Reddit says how they haven't ever not used them, meaning that they always use them. Most of my friends and my family are in relationships though, so I don't understand that, but also most of my friends just use the pull-out method. Idiots. God. Well, they are young. I have both men and women friends. Also, it's not just guys and ladies don't prefer either. And I'm talking. A lot of people tell me that they just don't. Some friends hook up too if they're single and don't use them. So I don't know. My parents even said once when I asked them about a question, so I wasn't being stupid, and that kind of hinted as they had never used them either. So I just kind of confused. Is that how they get, is it that hard to get pregnant? Go.
Is it that hard to get pregnant?
Well, meaning nobody's using condoms, so is it hard to get pregnant?
Oh, that poor sod's going to have sex for the first time and get that person pregnant. That's what's
going
to happen to him.
Of course. Pregnancy is the least.
I think when you're in a long-term relationship and you've stopped using condoms, that's one thing.
Yes.
Because you're not going anywhere else.
100%.
But when you're like testing the water and dipping and diving, you need to be protecting your fucking self.
100%.
Not just from getting someone pregnant, But also from catching things. If you are dipping and diving,
I'm telling you, pregnancy is the least
it's-
of your
that
worries,
ain't the
mate.
one.
You got syphilis, herpes, which you'll never get rid of, right?
Yep, you've got
Genital
genital
herpes,
warts.
yeah,
You've got
which you'll
genital
never get rid
warts.
of.
You've got
HIV,
HIV, which is fucking
HPV,
yes, which is the newest one that they're trying to pick up
Yeah,
to prevent. when
yeah,
they're
which
trying-
causes cancer.
Oh my gosh, what else have we got?
Oh my God, we could go on all
Chlamydia,
day. Chlamydia,
which will lay dormant in you for years.
yeah, which won't affect you, but you'll pass that around to every woman, and then she
and
won't
they
be
could
able to have
She could be
children.
infertile because
Yeah.
of it. I mean, this
And-
is just to
and
name a few.
You could end up with a baby, which you're
Which is-
far too young to have.
Yeah.
So
And
yes,
depending on what state you come from, there may not be a cure for that one.
exactly. So yes, use condoms. If you get in a serious relationship, she can go on the pill,
you
or
can talk about
what to do next.
how you go forward with
But
that.
also, I recommend an STD check before you stop using condoms to make sure that you're both healthy and able to move forward in your relationship without causing any long-term problems to anybody else. But I don't know.
I mean,
man.
are we not teaching this in school anymore?
This is what I teach
Are we
my
not
children.
teaching
Whether
this?
it sinks in or not, I don't know.
Again, it may be due to a state that they're in,
I mean, maybe, but it's,
like where you don't use them.
I mean, I remember
I
before
feel
Paul, I
like-
was always worried about getting something. It makes me feel sick. So I'm definitely a condom advocate, mate.
Honestly, this is what I'm putting on my kids. I'm like, here,
Yes.
take them.
Yeah, just
Do not
like,
be going
yeah.
anywhere without them.
because pregnancy is the least of your worries, I can assure you.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
yes.
You're not overreacting,
No.
but it's not really a surprise. The pull-out method is going to end up in a pregnancy. It's
Yeah, that
not
doesn't
hard.
work.
Yeah, it's not hard to get pregnant, but it is a case-by-case scenario and does involve timing. Turning on my mum's voice, but I I
hear you.
suspect you use condoms, especially as you start to become sexually active. Even if a girl says that they're on the pill, you could still get her pregnant through improper use of medication that
Yeah.
contracts, or you could get STDs. Now,
Yeah.
this is what we're talking about. Come on, guys. Honestly, what these group of people are just all having sex with each other when they're not in relationships.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, through experience, even when you're in a long-term relationship, it wouldn't hurt because you never know what your partner's up to.
Exactly. People cheat people. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, they may not be using anything with anybody else.
Exactly, and then you got to then go back to the clinic again, and then
Yeah.
they know you by your first name.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Let's do better, people. Yeah. But yeah, this boy's right. At least he
yourself
came
safe.
and he's like,
Yeah.
"Is this normal?" No, it's not normal.
No, it's
It's not normal.
Keep yourself safe.
So-
Even if your parents are like, no, they don't. That's because your parents are together.
Yeah.
And hopefully for them, they've been together for a really long
Exactly.
time, and they know who they are, and they're with each other only.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
they should also be going,
They should be
Son,
advocating. Yes.
please do keep yourself safe and
Bec-
your partner
yeah.
safe.
Because you'll end up with a.
Just-
Oh, it's fucking rank, mate. And once you've got some of these,
People
you can't
are
ever get rid of
dirty.
them.
Yeah, people are dirty, and
Yeah.
people don't care about people.
They really don't.
People are so selfish.
They really
They
are.
just want what they can get, and that is it. I'm really sorry. I can see Donkey Sanctuary in the background, and it's really hurting my heart.
Why?
Look at the babies.
Back to the STDs.
Sorry. Oh, look at him.
I know, my mum used to sponsor
Oh
them.
my god, it hurts my heart.
Well, don't look at it.
Oh,
Turn away.
why is it on?
I don't
Anyway,
know.
yes,
TV's
no.
just on.
Look after yourself.
Yes.
You do you. Don't worry what other people are doing.
Exactly.
You do you. Keep yourself safe because people are assholes
And disgusting.
and they do not care. They just want what they want,
Yeah.
and that's girls and guys. They
Yeah.
just want what they want. Keep yourself safe
Get off.
and
Leave her.
fuck me. Don't fuck me.
No, don't fuck her.
No, I ain't
Don't fuck
interested.
me. Don't fuck each other.
And if you do, use a condom. Fuck
Just
me.
use a condom.
just-
the time for no
Just
condoms
be safe.
is when you are in a relationship, you're both clean, you've been together a long time, and you both know what contraception is being used, and there's no
and
risk.
what works for you.
Exactly.
Jesus
Right.
Christ, right. Like, follow, subscribe.
See you later, guys.
Laters.
Laters, taters.
Wow. What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything